Officials in Hawaii have told islanders to prepare for a nuclear attack from North Korea, saying it was time to take the threat from Kim Jong-un seriously. Authorities held a secret meeting last week to discuss contingency plans in the event of Pyongyang launching a deadly missile at the U.S. islands. North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un has threatened to drop a hydrogen bomb over the Pacific Ocean amid fears Pyongyang has developed a nuclear missile capable of reaching Hawaii. A document shared at the private talks, and obtained by local paper Honolulu Civil Beat, featured chapter headings such as Enhanced Missile Launch Notification Process between U.S. Pacific Command and the State Warning Point. The U.S. state, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, will also begin testing a warning siren system in November, giving residents between 12 and 15 minutes to take refuge. Residents will then be advised to stay indoors for 72 hours after an attack, State Representative Gene Ward told The Washington Post. Now it's time to take it seriously. He said the plan was not to be an alarmist but to be informing people. Mr. Ward said the meeting last week was held in private because officials did not want to worry residents. He also said talk of bunkers and fallout shelters was probably more surreal for younger generations, with no experience of a realistic nuclear threat. But Hawaiians are apparently taking the news in their stride, and carrying on with their daily lives. Residents are used to disaster warnings, living in an area prone to hurricanes and tsunamis. Survival guidelines for those scenarios are similar to the ones being issued for a nuclear attack. Instead of 7 days worth of food, water and medical supplies, residents are advised to double it. The document distributed at last week's meeting suggested that around 90% of the Hawaiian population would survive a nuclear attack by North Korea, based on the estimated yield of North Korea's missile capability, which suggests an explosion less than 8 miles in diameter. It comes as America's top military officer said despite an escalation in rhetoric between the US and North Korea, he had not seen Pyongyang change its military posture. Marine General Joseph Dunford, chairman of the military's Joint Chiefs of Staff, told a Senate Armed Services Committee hearing for his reappointment. While the political space is clearly very charged right now, we haven't seen a change in the posture of North Korean forces and we watch that very closely. What we haven't seen is military activity that would be reflective of the charged political environment. North Korea has boosted defenses on its east coast, a South Korean lawmaker said on Tuesday, after Pyongyang said U.S. President Donald Trump had declared war and that it would shoot down U.S. bombers flying near the peninsula. Tensions have escalated since reclusive North Korea conducted its sixth and most powerful nuclear test on September 3. Bellicose rhetoric has reached a new level in recent days, with leaders on both sides exchanging threats and insults. North Korean Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho said on Monday that Mr. Trump's Twitter comments that leader Kim Jong-un and Ri won't be around much longer if they acted on their threats amounted to a declaration of war and that Pyongyang had the right to take countermeasures.